Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, why in the world is everyone moving to Forney? You're going to meet the mayor of the fastest growing community in North Texas next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, about a decade ago, I had the privilege of doing some PR work for the town of Forney. And at the time, they hired me because nobody knew where they were. Everybody thought they were in East Texas near Tyler or something like that. And they're right next to Mesquite. Well, I guess the secret is out because everybody is moving to Forney. I picked up the Dallas Business Journal the other day, and I saw the top town in North Texas in terms of percentage of growth is Forney. The secret's out. Jason Roberson is the mayor of the City of Forney. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've talked about this before the show, that everybody keeps moving north, all the way to Oklahoma. Forney, just from downtown Forney to downtown Dallas, if you're not hitting traffic, that's like 20 minutes, isn't it? I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 20 minutes. One of my goals, I want to be the best option for families within a 30-minute radius of Dallas.
Yes.
So.
And you moved to Forney 15 years ago. Why did you decide to move?
You know, my wife and I, Takesha, we wanted to be able to have a place that was affordable, great schools, and it had low crime. And we kind of built a little makeshift spreadsheet, and Forney was at the top of the list.
Wow.
And apparently it's at the top of everyone's list.
Yeah, I mean, the good schools, good business climate, the small town feel. Let's go ahead and pull up the DBJ article that I spotted, and I want you to see this. I mean, look at that headline. That has to make you proud.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible? So what do you attribute it to?
Well, I have to say that we didn't intentionally try to make Forney the fastest growing city in Texas. That was not the goal. But we benefited from, I believe, some good leadership, some good decisions in the past that put us on the path for growth. Also, we've had extremely low taxes. We have among the lowest tax rate in all of North Texas. We're talking 36 cents per $100 in valuation.
Wow.
Yeah, most cities our size are twice that. So that's helped us out. Property appraisals have been probably a little stagnant, lower than what they should have been. So a home in Forney will probably cost you half as much as it would in one of the other Collin County suburbs.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Dallas Morning News also did a little video. We're going to put this up on the screen. And I just want you to comment on some of the numbers that you see on the screen, because you mentioned affordability and how fast it's growing. Population 27,000, and that might actually be an old number. 19 miles east of downtown.
Yeah, it's higher than that. So within our trade area, we've got about 120,000 or 140,000 in our trade area. These are people who, some of them have a Forney address, but they're not in the exact city limits.
Yes. Great police and fire.
Excellent.
Low crime.
Low crime. And we've got plans to try to continue to keep that crime low. What we're going to do in November, we're putting it in front of the voters. They'll have an opportunity to vote on a crime control prevention district. And basically no new taxes, but we're redirecting some of that sales tax revenue to our police department.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
We're going to pull up a graphic of the villages at Gateway, and you have to be so tremendously proud. Look at those names.
Right. Yeah. These are some of the coveted names that everyone has been trying to get. We've had residents asking for, we got to have a target. We need an HEB, for years. And the good thing is that our goal of trying to keep crime low, it all fits together. Because with that sales tax revenue of these new retailers, we'll be able to use that money for new police programs.
And big companies like to be around other big companies. So I have to imagine, you said you've been there for 15 years, the sales pitch is getting easier by the day.
Yeah, it's getting much easier. We used to have to beg people to pay attention to us. Now they already know who we are, and they answer our calls. We just announced Costco, new incentive programs to bring in Costco as well. So feeling pretty good.
Well, okay, so the title mayor is a glamorous title, but I want people to know that you're a working guy. It's not like you did it for the money.
Oh no, definitely not. A small town like Forney, we get a small stipend, and that's about it.
What made you decide to run?
I love people. I grew up as a preacher's kid, living in a fishbowl, and so I watched how Dad was able to impact people's lives through his sermons. That's not my calling. But I feel that this is another way of kind of having a ministry, being able to help others.
That's cool. That's something else we have in common. My dad's a minister as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I want to also pull up video of your Wine and Arts Festival. And this is one of many festivals you have throughout the year. And the reason this one caught my eye is even though you're the fastest community in North Texas, it still has a small town feel.
This is Forney right here. This is what we are. We're all about this. We have tons of festivals downtown and even at our Forney Community Park. And even though we're growing fast, we hope that we never lose this spirit where you can just put on some tennis shoes and shorts and go out with the family and have a good time.
Sure. As I was doing homework for the show, I was reading different headlines. People post videos, and one video said, "Is Forney the next Frisco?" Now, I don't know that you want to be Frisco. Frisco became a really big town.
Yeah. No, I don't think we want those headaches.
Yeah.
We're happy in our own skin right now.
Okay, so when you're meeting somebody for the first time and you tell them you're the mayor of Forney, what is the reaction these days? Do most people know where Forney is?
They've heard of it. Believe it or not, they've heard of it. So that's the reaction. Yeah, I've heard of it. What are you guys doing over there in Forney?
Cool.
And they tend to think the job is more glamorous than it actually is.
Yeah. And what do you say to convince people they need to at least come shop? And we got some great restaurants there now, and it's a happening place.
Yeah. It's a happening place. We've got plenty to do there. It's great opportunities for families to grow. Amazing schools. It's outstanding.
Okay, so you're 1 year into, I'm assuming, a 4-year term?
No, actually, it's a 2-year term.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 year into a 2-year term, although we just voted to extend the terms out to 3 years. So if I were to run again, or whoever runs, from now on, it'd be a 3-year term.
All right, what is your goal for the next year or so?
I want to continue the growth. I want Forney to be the best option for families within a 30-minute radius of Dallas, and I think that we're on track to do that.
Outstanding. We're almost out of time, Mayor, so final thoughts. What would you like to leave people with?
Come on out to Forney. You'll be surprised.
Yes.
You'll be surprised.
Yes, I can vouch for that. Let's end with the website, which is forneytx.gov. Jason Roberson, thanks for coming on the show. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.